Hello students, now we'll go for types of quadrilaterals. Okay, here we have five types of quadrilaterals. Five types of quadrilaterals we have, and one more also there, that is a kite. That is special type of a quadrilateral. Okay, kite is the special type of quadrilateral. Actually, 5 plus 1, how many? Total 6 are there, but generally we'll go for only 5 type of quadrilateral generally we'll say, but kite is what is special type of a quadrilateral. Okay, what is that one? First one is parallelogram, and second one is rectangle, next square, next rhombus, next trapezium, next last one, what is here? Kite. Here 5 total types of quadrilaterals, but kite also one type of a quadrilateral, but it is a special case. That is what is here? Kite. Clear children? Yeah. Total 6 types of quadrilaterals we have. Here now we will go for each one property. Parallelogram properties, rectangle properties, square properties, rhombus properties, and trapezium properties, and kite properties. Now we will go for one by one. Now we will check the properties of a 4 quadrilaterals, that is a parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus, square. Trapezium and kite later we will do. Okay, all together I am writing here properties. First one, properties, these all are properties, and this is a parallelogram, this is a rectangle, and rhombus and square. It follows or not, we will check. First one is, first property, what is? All sides are equal. All sides are equal in which? Parallelogram? No. Rectangle? No. And rhombus? All sides are equal. In square, all sides are equal. First property is done. What is the property of a rhombus? All sides are equal. Square property, first one, all sides are equal. Now come to the second one. Opposite sides are parallel and equal. Opposite sides are parallel and equal. Which one? It is parallelogram. Yes. Opposite sides are parallel and equal. In parallelogram, yes. In a rectangle also parallel and equal. In rhombus also parallel and equal. In a square also parallel and equal. Second property. Third property, all angles are equal. All angles are equal. Check it is correct. In a parallelogram, no. In a rectangle, all 90 degrees. All 90 degrees. And rhombus, no. Then again, square, all are 90 degrees. Third property that is. Next, come to the fourth property. Opposite angles are equal. Yes, obviously. In parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. In a rectangle, opposite angles are equal. In a rhombus also, opposite angles are equal. In a square, obviously, all opposite angles are equal. That means only two. Like if ABCD is there, angle A is equal to angle C, angle B is equal to angle D. Clear? Next, come to the next one. Diagonals are equal. In a parallelogram, diagonals are not equal. In a rectangle, diagonals are equal. In a rhombus, no, diagonals are not equal. In a square, diagonals are equal. Next, come to the sixth property. Diagonals are perpendicular. Means both are intersecting at 90 degrees. In a parallelogram, no. And in a rectangle also, no. In a rhombus, both diagonals are intersecting at 90 degrees. Yes. In a square also, both are intersecting at 90 degrees. That's the sixth property. Diagonals are perpendicular to each other. Next, seventh one. Diagonals bisect each other. Diagonal bisecting each other, dividing into two equal parts. Yes, all are following. Parallelogram, yes. In rectangle also possible. In a rhombus also possible, in a square also possible. That is, diagonals bisect each other. Next, last one, adjacent angles are supplementary. Two adjacent angles is equal to 180 degrees. Sum of two angles. Suppose ABCD is a rectangle or parallelogram, whatever. Angle A plus angle B is equal to 180. Angle B plus angle C is equal to 180. That is, adjacent means beside. Yes, in a parallelogram, in a rectangle also, yes, sum of two angles is 180. That is adjacent angles. In a rhombus also, yes, it is. And in a square also, yes. Suppose angle A plus angle B. Angle A is 90 degrees, angle B also 90 degrees. A plus B is what is? 180 degrees. These are the properties of parallelogram, rectangle, rhombus and square. Now, next we will discuss about the trapezium and as well as kite. Next one is trapezium. What is the definition of the trapezium? A quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite sides is parallel, then it is called a trapezium. A quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite sides is parallel is called a trapezium. Suppose here trapezium showing here ABCD is a trapezium. One pair, what is the pair here? AB and CD. These two are parallel sides. AB parallel to what is CD. And AD, BC both are not a parallel. Suppose you have like this. P, Q, R, S. This is also trapezium. What are the parallel sides here? PS is parallel to QR. This is also trapezium. Clear, children? Only that's clearly given one pair of opposite sides are parallel. That is a trapezium. Suppose one more also there, isosceles trapezium means non-parallel sides are equal. If non-parallel sides are equal, that is a isosceles trapezium. Example, AD is equal to BC, that is isosceles trapezium. Clear, children? Yeah. Now we'll go for the kite. Kite, we know already, special type of a quadrilateral. A kite is a quadrilateral which has two pairs of adjacent sides. Which has two pairs of adjacent sides are equal is called a kite. Here what is there? One pair of opposite sides is parallel is called trapezium. In this, which has two pairs of adjacent sides are equal is called a kite. Just I'll show here. It's a kite. Suppose we have A, B, C, D. It's a quadrilateral. Then what is condition? Two pairs of adjacent sides are equal. Yes, this one equal, and these two also equal. Then what is it? It is a kite. Here ABCD is a kite. That means here AB is equal to BC, two adjacent sides. Yes, and next one, these two are equal. That is AD is equal to DC. Two adjacent sides are equal. This is a kite. Clear, children? Total how many types we have quadrilaterals? Total 6 are there. But main is 5, and another special type of quadrilateral what is kite. Total 6.